Hey guys, it's Brandon, aka B.Rich Beauty, aka your beauty best friend. Happy Wednesday, y'all! Baby, I have your tea and your hot tea. Michael B. Jordan is starting an OnlyFans page. Meghan Markle shares something really intimate with the news. And Dave Chappelle wants us to boycott the Chappelle show. We're going to talk about it. So you know what to do. Grab your tea, grab your beverage. Let go. First of all, happy Wednesday. I said I needed to still check in with y'all. We had to talk about some tea, but most importantly, happy early Thanksgiving. I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm not in my bathroom. I decided to come to Charleston to visit my grandma and my family. So I'm spending Thanksgiving surrounded by family. So just bear with me, beauty besties, because I don't have all of my skincare accoutrements next to me, but I have the essentials. And we're going to still get ready for today because, hello, it's early Thanksgiving. We got errands to run today. By the way, beauty besties, I had a really great birthday on Monday. Thanks so much for asking. And I just want to say thank you so much for everyone that wished me a happy birthday, every message, every call, everything I got. So thanks so much. Let's jump in, okay? Side note, I left my Fix Plus in Miami. You know, as much as I used to travel, now that I'm doing these little random trips here and there, I feel like I forget stuff. Like I left vitamins, I left Fix Plus. I am mistless. It's just a travesty. But anyways, so Michael B. Jordan, yes, that Michael B. Jordan, the one that got named People's Sexiest Man Alive, did an interview recently with Jimmy Kimmel. And on his interview with Jimmy Kimmel, he mentioned that he was going to start an OnlyFans page. Excuse me, Michael B. Jordan. Say what again, Michael B. Jordan? Only who, what, Michael B. Jordan? Yes, Jimmy said, are you being serious? Michael said, I am being serious. He goes, over the pandemic, I allowed my mustache to grow. It's become a thing. So why not give Murphy an opportunity to be seen? Child, he calls his mustache Murphy, child. So Murph is apparently getting his OnlyFans page, and we can see Murph eating fruit. And Michael said, and some other crazy things. What other crazy things, Michael? I'm asking for friends because everybody wants to know. OnlyFans page, Michael B. Jordan, a mustache, eating fruit. Are we drinking beer, cider? What else are we doing with this mustache, Michael? Because if somebody's going to be signing up, giving you a good old, and we don't even know how much it is yet, but it's Michael B. Jordan, so we're going to aim high. If we giving you a good old $20 a month to watch you and a mustache grow, child, we need to see a mustache grow. That was horrible. All right, anyways, so Michael did share that he was going to be taking the proceeds from the OnlyFans page. And here's the thing. Proceeds sounds like you're taking part and giving the rest away. So apparently he's taking the proceeds of the OnlyFans page, which I'm trying to figure out what kind of proceeds needs to go into an OnlyFans page, child. You set up your phone, hit record, upload, done. But whatever, I digress. So he said he's going to take the part of the proceeds and he's going to be donating it to barber schools because he realized during the pandemic, a lot of like schools, universities, a lot of trade schools specifically closed down. So I think that's quite admirable. Now here's the question, beauty best friends. I like sitting down. Maybe I should sit down more often. Here's the question, beauty best friends. Y'all signing up for Michael B. Jordan's OnlyFans page or nah? And if you are, who's sharing the vlog access with some of us? And when I say some of us, I mean me. I'm just saying, I want to see what Murphy is giving, okay? All right, moving on. The Grammys announced that it'll be hosted this year by Trevor Noah. You know what? I don't know about y'all, but I only watch the Grammys for the performances. I can care less about certain things. And I can't tell you the last time I saw a Grammy with a host that I really was like, oh, that's good. I like the idea of Trevor Noah being host. And here, let me tell you why. Trevor is young, he's smart, he's funny, his comedic timing and writing is great, and Trevor has a way of making us look at what's happening in the world, square in the eye, making us pay attention to it, telling us a story of impact, and making us laugh. So I think it'll be great, especially with everything that's happening for 2020. Obviously, the Grammys will air January 31st, 2021. But with everything that happened for 2020, I think Trevor Noah is a great person to bring all of this together for us. Now, the other T is the Grammys got folks mad, honey. People got snubbed and everything. Tiana Taylor did not get nominated, which, by the way, I love me some Tiana Taylor. And I know this album from Tiana Taylor was really, really great. The challenge is with Tiana Taylor, like, unfortunately, like other female artists, if you get pregnant when you're releasing new music, it's typically a flop because you're not able to fully promote. And yes, she recorded a few videos, but the way she needed, and I get it, it was also a pandemic, so she's not able to really fully promote. But I just feel like there are elements where Tiana could have occupied more space to really push this album, and we didn't get it because she had a baby. And great that she had a baby, but I feel like her album suffered because of that. And the album was real cute. There are a few songs on there that I was like, all right, Tiana, come on, sis. But Tiana got snubbed. The Weeknd, baby. Let me tell you something about that light-skinned man. He is over there petty and upset in his bandages. Okay, Weeknd said that the system was corrupt and that it was not transparent, which led the actual president of the Academy, Harvey Mason Jr., to come back and say that it is still peer voting. Nothing is corrupt about it. He wished that everybody could have been nominated and that the pool every year gets smaller and smaller for nominations. So you know Harvey had to do the PC thing, child, honey, but let me tell you something. The Weeknd is about to show up at these. He actually might boycott these Grammys. I wouldn't be surprised if he did something real petty and wrapped himself like a mummy and showed up looking like Tutankhamun, okay? Talking about mum's the word. I have nothing to say to the Academy. You know The Weeknd is real petty these days, and he's taking everything that's happening in society, especially with Black America, and is manifesting it in his appearances when he goes on live television. So I'm saying the petty is real. Anyways, so The Weeknd, Tiana Taylor got snubbed. Nicki Minaj got snubbed too. And she went on a whole rant to her barbs as well. So apparently the kids are upset. But you know who didn't get snubbed? Beyonce. Beyonce actually earned the most nominations. Kind of a given, but you know, you still want to see diversification across all, you know, categories for the Grammy. And even Justin Bieber did a message saying, I'm grateful, but I got nominated for a pop album, but I made an R&B album. Did y'all know Justin Bieber did an R&B album? How did I miss that? It must not have been great. Well, I guess it was good enough to get nominated for a Grammy, child. Living legend Toni Braxton got snubbed as well from her album that she dropped with her dance mix. And even the Vocal Bible, where the Brandy folks at? Are y'all about to go ham on the Grammys since they snubbed the Vocal Bible and this last album she came out with? Brandy got snubbed, Toni got snubbed, Tiana got snubbed, The Weeknd got snubbed, Nicki got snubbed. So here's my question. Trevor Noah is hosting. All these people got snubbed. Are y'all watching the Grammys on January 31st? Just asking. So Dave Chappelle has been on the rant the last couple of days. And in his special, he mentioned how he's been feuding with Comedy Central over the Chappelle Show. So apparently, he left the Chappelle Show. They don't pay him. And obviously now they run reruns of the Chappelle Show. And Netflix was streaming the Chappelle Show. And Dave was actually so passionate about it that he said he went to Viacom, who owns Comedy Central, and was like, can y'all pay me? They said, nah. So then he called his publicist and was like, can we figure out how Netflix can stop streaming this? And the publicist was like, nah. So he was like, first of all, your publicist should never tell you nah, first of all, because they work for you. They should have been like, you know, I don't know, but let me look into it. So he said he fired the publicist, good for him. And he said, you know what? I'm going to appeal to my bosses, which is the audience. He says, I'm not telling y'all to boycott nobody's network. He said, I'm telling you to boycott me. If you love the Chappelle Show, do not watch it on Netflix. So apparently that worked. So Netflix has removed the Chappelle Show from the streaming platform. And you know what? It sounds like he has a really good working relationship with Netflix, because you know he's a couple of specials already on Netflix. But apparently Netflix removed the show. Now hopefully he can go back and renegotiate somebody's contract so he can start getting paid from the Chappelle show. I never watched it, but I hear that people love it. It's a cult favorite. And obviously, he was the executive producer, the writer and creator, and the star of it, right? He should get paid for his work. I totally agree. Now, here's my question, though. How did he end up in a contract that he's not getting paid for? Like, I get that he mentions he was in a really bad space when he was working on Comedy Central and when he was doing the show, which is the reason why he quit. But how do you have a team of people that's supposed to work for you, that works in your best interest, and you have a whole show and you walked away from it and you're not getting paid? I just don't know. Like, how does that even happen? Like, it sucks. And I hate that he has to fight to get his coinage. But Dave, like, how did that even work? I don't know. Listen, let me work within my own pay grade and keep it moving. Meghan Markle revealed in a recent interview that in July, she and Prince Harry suffered a miscarriage. Okay, so I don't know about y'all, but I'm actually liking the fact that we don't see or hear much from them, but they're giving us little nuggets because, hello, you are our American princess, sis. You married into the whole British monarchy, and now you got to give us something. So she said that in July, she suffered from a miscarriage, and that it was obviously a really painful thing, and that, you know, a lot more people experience miscarriages than it's actually spoken about, and that is for some reason so taboo. But she wanted to talk about the pain and the hurt, and she said it was a regular day. She got up, made breakfast, was doing some things in the house. You making breakfast, sis? You ain't got like a whole staff, but I'm here for it, Megan. You be domesticated, okay? But she got up, made breakfast, did some errands in the house. She said, I threw my hair in a ponytail, went to go grab Archie to change his diaper, and she felt a sharp cramp in her stomach that dropped her to her knees. And she said, baby, I was holding on to my child while I was losing my second one. If that's not a word. So, you know, obviously this happened back in July, but the loss of anybody's child, the loss of any family member, it still requires positive light and energy. And the fact that she even shared it with us, not a lot of people would have even shared it. A lot of people have miscarriages, and like celebrities don't have to tell us these things. So, you know, all I can say is, ooh, little mascara. All I can say is, you know, I just want to say that I just love the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Like, they warm my heart up. Ciao, let's talk. So y'all know the 2020 Olympics was supposed to be in Japan, and they pushed it out because obviously we're in the middle of a pandemic. So Japan is saying that they plan on doing these whole Olympic Games in 2021, and that they're hoping that they'll be able to get everybody vaccinated, so that way the obviously the people that are participating in the Olympics can feel safe. Child, if my memory serves me correctly, and don't get me wrong, because you know I'm still in my early to mid-late 30s, isn't the Olympic Village a cesspool of sin? Don't the children all start messing around with each other? So y'all about to have these kids in a bubble on top of that, sequestered for weeks leading up to the Olympic Games, plus the Olympic game. Child, y'all gonna have more than just COVID roaming around there. That's gonna be the least of your worries. I don't know. I feel like it might be too soon to be bringing everybody, and then people want to go to see the Olympics. I think it's too soon to be bringing people from across the world onto Japan for the Olympics while we still don't have this COVID thing under control. This could be the biggest global super spreader event known to mankind. Who knows? But I know for sure that I will be watching these 2021 games from the comfort of my television set in my own home with my own wine and my own snacks, and away from all of the super spreaders. Y'all going to those Olympics? Y'all tell me. Because I had a friend that said he was going to go to the Olympics. But y'all tell me if y'all going to these Olympics. If outside opens back up and y'all get that vaccination, are y'all going down to Japan for these Olympics? I want to know. All right, y'all, before I get out of here, there's some great news that happened this week, and I think it's worth celebrating. We're always talking about somebody died, this happened, somebody's in the hospital. But their baby, Fantasia, and her husband announced that they were pregnant on a live the other day, and apparently they've been trying to have babies since they got married, so congratulations to them. And we got some engagements. I don't know what happens around the holiday season, but people want to get engaged around the holiday season. Maybe it's the turkey and family. Amber Riley announced that she was getting engaged to her fiance, who, by the way, is a very attractive man. Did not not know that. And Gabourey Sidibe, Miss Precious herself, is engaged to her man too. Baby, let me tell you something about these engagements. I know there is a God, and I know that love is out there. I can't wait for my number to be called. But in the meantime, congratulations to them. And guys, most importantly, before I get up out of here, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. So if you are around those that you love, hug on them if you can. Let them know how much you love them. And most importantly, just sit in the experience and be grateful. Because we've gone through a lot in 2020, okay? And if we're able to be around family for Thanksgiving, enjoy it. And if you're not able to be around family for Thanksgiving, there's always something to be grateful for. So enjoy the gratitude moment of tomorrow and enjoy friends, because you know, friends become family. I call it family, right? And so wherever you're doing for Thanksgiving, have a happy Thanksgiving. Depending on what my Thanksgiving night looks like on Thursday, you may get a video from me on Friday. If not, then I'll see you next week for sure, okay? All right, guys, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel if you like this video if you like, and leave me a comment. Who loves you? I do. Bye.